fellow floss tubers, it's Patty here with my October update. I have works in progress. I have a finished object. I have my stitchy box and whatever else crosses my mind. So sit back and relax. Grab your beverage of choice, your craft of choice, and let's chat. I had a very uneventful month of October. I did get a finish. I'm very happy about that. And yeah, the lighting from here on out until summertime is going to be a little wonky. It's 10 o'clock in the morning here. The sun is coming up, but there's not a lot of light coming through there. And there's definitely no light coming from the hallway. So I have an aught light on that I'm trying to figure, out where the best way to do that. And the overhead light is on. So yeah, the lighting's not going to be very good. And I'll probably say this every month, but excuse me. Okay, so let's just get going here. For the first week of October, was the Lakeside Needlecraft Fantasy style, and I am stitching this on 32 count flax Belfast, and here it is. A couple of things I want to come right out and say. The border has these little circles, and each little circle has a different thing. There are stars, and there's stars, hearts, and I think there's a mushroom. I'm probably going to be changing those up a little bit. I like some of the modifications that I've seen with the red heart and different colors, so I might be doing that. But I will still fill in the Krennic color as the outside there. So in October, I did the wizard. I did a few modifications in here as well. I took the little sparkles and used Petite Treasure braid in gold and made them like eyelets. Let's see. I gave the spider some silk so that he could dangle on it. I also changed the pumpkins. The pumpkins had like a gold color in the face, and I didn't like it. It was too much of a contrast for me. I like everybody else's that did it, but for me, I just didn't like it on mine. So I took a lighter orange, and you can just kind of see it, and that's what I did instead. So I really like how the pumpkins look. I hope you guys have seen some of the modifications people have done. There's one lady put a black cat here instead of a spider. Somebody changed this to a cauldron, and another person made their wizard green and made it a witch. It was really, really cute. That was really cute. Someone else, I believe, gave them a wand. I think that's a cute idea as well. But this is where I'm at. November's clues out. I didn't want to start this until I talk to you guys. So yeah, I'm really happy with this so far. Oops. Let me fold that up, put it away. And let's put it back in here. This is like the third time through here because I keep messing up. One time a whole bunch of floss fell out and I was taking it out, so yeah. Here we go. So that's week one. So that will also be week one again. I guess I should talk about that at the end, right? Quit jumping ahead. So week two was Celtic Christmas by Lavender and Lace. And this one was on 38 count raw cashel. And she's done, guys. Look at this. I was able to finish her in the week because all I had left to do was the beading. I would have finished her a lot faster, but the first day out, I put green beads in instead of red beads. Ooh. Yeah, it looks like a loose one here. There we go. So I was very sad. So I had to pull it all out and start again. Because I think I was even down in the Noel doing the beads in the opposite way. And I went, you're kidding. So I had to tear it all back out. But here she is in all of her blingy glory. I just love how she turned out. Yay! She's done. So pull it back so you can really see. And there she is. Now she goes into the drawer until I figure out how I want to finish her. I know I want to frame her, but not right away. So yeah, that's done. That's done. So the second week now has a hole. What am I going to do? I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. The third week is Raven Queen. There she is. And I found the tag. It was just laying in a strange place. And oh, that's Raven Queen's tag. So here, I'm doing it on 32 count, Stormy Clouds. Oh, yeah, I already took her out of the bag. Oops, no wonder I couldn't find her. And I got most of it. I think I got all the cross stitch done. I think except for the border, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I got all of the cross stitch except for the border done. So I'm working on the border. But I got, you know, that's really cool. So I'll finish the border and do the beading, hopefully, in the next 2 months. But there she is. She was so much fun to do. So much fun. But I'll tell you what, I'm glad when I'm done with her. Yeah. So that's Raven Queen. And the fourth week is Clouds Factory, Wacky Witches and Stitches. Now this one I have a lot of modifications. So I got quite a bit accomplished on this one as well. I finished the whole outside border except for there's little, see those little dots at the bottom? There's several others around the border, but I got the main border done. And as I went to connect, I was one column off. I'm not quite sure where I was one column off, but I don't care. I will figure out how to fudge it, because I'm going to fudge it. I'm not going to rip this all back out and try to figure it out. But here is where I'm at. So the first modification, and these are all color modifications. The border, instead of black, I use DMC 4240, which is a variegated, it's purples and blues. And I think that turned out so good. The word Halloween is supposed to be black on the inside, and I decided to go ahead and put the border color in there instead, and I like how that looks. The border, this is supposed to be black and this is supposed to be green, but I didn't realize that was supposed to be green. I just thought it was another black because I wasn't really paying attention. So I did it in black and went, I'm not ripping it back out. So we've got that modification so far. Let me see what else. I may be substituting an orange because there's pumpkins in here. There's 2 pumpkins. I may be substituting a pumpkin color for, like I have this leftover silk, and I'm thinking about throwing that in as a pumpkin. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But like I said, the biggest modification is the border color, and I really am happy that I didn't do it all in black. So that's a lot of black. And my black, by the way, I'm using Cosmo 600, which is just fair black, and I like it. You know, I've never done side-by-side testing to see if the coverage for that is better or worse, but I like how it turned out. So yeah, so this one will go back into the rotation, and I did stitch on it for Halloween, so I did not switch out Monday like I was supposed to, and Tuesday I didn't do any stitching, so today I have to get some stitching done because I'm already 3 days behind. Oops. So anyway, that was my week 4. So what's going to be this month's rotation, you ask? I think that, of course, I'm going to lead off with Lakeside Needlecraft, and I might do this for week 1 and week 2. Since I am 2 days off of week 1, I could do this and get some more of the Krennic border done. Because I don't want to add anything yet, because I have to think about next year, and I still want just 4 projects. So yeah, so this one will be week 1 and 2. Week 3, I go back to Raven Queen, and I might scooch Raven Queen into week 2 as well. It depends on how I am with the fantasy style, because I really like to get this done this month. Raven Queen I would like to get done, but it all depends on how the beading goes and how the border goes. So I might be scooching this into week 2 as well. So that would be week 1 and 2 and 3, and 4 of course will be Clouds Factory. So I've got my 4 weeks all worked out with the three whips. Yay! Stitchy box. I had the first stitchy box, and it was for September, October, and I'm relatively happy with it. I like the colors. I like the I like it. It turned out to be a really cute little package. So let me show you what I got. There was 2 ornaments. So this one is a bronze acorn charm. Acorn. And then there was 4, what does it say? Brass leaf charms. Cute little things to put in your cross stitch. I saw everybody got about the same color, but not the same count. My count is a 36 count gold spinner by Silk Weavers. And let's see. Yeah, I think it's showing up pretty true to color. It may be a little bit lighter than that, but I'm debating about putting the welcome cross stitch on here. I heard that she said the next couple of months are going to be hectic, so I might be throwing this into start at least. There was a Krennic silk Mori. So that's really pretty. Get that tag here. There is a limited edition Gentle Arts. So this is my first Gentle Arts, so that's really cool. So pretty. There is a Weeks Dye Works. And I didn't blue jeans, sorry. So that's really very pretty. Let's see. Yeah, it's about right. And then there is some, I can't read it. I don't have my glasses on because the light reflects so bad off of them. So I'll just bring it up here. And this is also a silk. So pretty. Look at those. This one, I'm really debating whether putting this in the welcome, because the welcome Sal had a flower that was orange. It was yellow and red, and I think that just using this as the flower itself would be really pretty. So I might do that. There's a floss down, and Valdani. And it's really pretty greens. It's really dark. It almost looks like it's overwashed. So see, that's really showing up bright, and it's not. It's like that color. And then there is Ship's Manor Silk Lamplight. And oh, this silk feels so good. Just soft. That's really a pretty yellow. And it looks like they cut their, well, most of them look like they're cut. This one's not cut. So, oh, I guess not. It's folded over. Ah, okay. Now I see what they did. So it's folded over, but it's still cut in strips. So that's really cool. And then we got some Lady Dot Creates Algae. And it's chenille, if I'm not mistaken. 100% cotton. I think it said 1 yard. I'm not sure. But there we go. And that was the stitchy box. I know that someone asked me what the fabric was that was used on the Halloween characters, and I'm sorry that I didn't respond to you. I was going to respond to you over the podcast, and then I forgot to write all the information down. But it is Picture This Plus, and it was dyed especially for that. So especially dyed for the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. So I'm not sure if she's going to dye that, if they're going to dye that color again, but it is from Picture This Plus, and it is an opalescent. So I can't remember what the name of it is, and if I remember, I will go back and answer you. So that was really my only question. I want to thank you all for joining me. If you're new to the podcast, thank you so much for coming in and checking me out. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back month after month. Oh, wow. I really do appreciate it. So I hope everybody has a great November. And if you're in the States, I hope you have a nice Thanksgiving. And I hope that your stores are not already putting Christmas things out. When we went to go get the Cracker Jacks for Halloween to hand out to the kiddies, Sam's Club already had Christmas stuff out. Let's let Christmas be Christmas. We don't need it in October. Come on, people. Really. It's like they start Halloween in September, then they start Christmas in October, and Thanksgiving is like a blip. I mean, it's just like, oh, it's here and that's gone. So, you know, let's rein it back, people. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So, anyway, I hope you guys have a great stitching month. Sorry for the rant. And I will see you guys in December. Bye.